Setting a goal to sculpt a beach body is absolutely freaking awesome. But there's one goal that is much, much better, and I really wish I knew this sooner in my transformation journey. That goal is to thrive, to feel your absolute best in all that you're doing throughout the day. Now, the two goals should go hand in hand. The beach body is more of an outcome-oriented goal, whereas thriving is more of a process-oriented goal. As I've been saying for the longest time here on this channel, my body is a product of my lifestyle. It's a product of me living my life to the fullest, doing things that allow me to thrive all throughout the day. Now, what does that look like? Number one, it begins with sleep. Getting an adequate amount of quality sleep each and every night. That's going to be a little bit different for each and every one of us. I mean, I can get by with 7 hours of sleep, do pretty good. 8 hours of sleep, really good. 8.5 hours of sleep, I am thriving. I am bouncing around like Tigger all day long. I am mentally focused, got mental clarity. My performance in the gym, my performance with my work, my productivity, everything is through the roof. I am able to give the absolute best of myself to all that I'm doing each and every day. My mood is elevated when I'm getting 8.5 hours of sleep each and every night. Now, there are some nights when I won't get that. For example, it's hockey season right now. I play Monday evenings. Sometimes we have a late night game, and by the time I get home, wind down, and fall asleep, I might only get about 6.5 hours of sleep that night. The next day, I'm not quite as productive. I'm not quite as energetic as I am when I get my 8.5 hours of sleep, even though it's just one night there. But again, I wouldn't trade that for anything in the world because I freaking love hockey. I was basically born with skates on. So I'm not going to turn down that experience. I love the camaraderie with the guys. It's part of my social circle there. I freaking love bonding with my hockey bros there. But the other nights, I, again, stick pretty consistent with my sleep-wake patterns, and I have a great wind-down routine that, again, allows me to thrive. It's not stuff that I feel like I have to do in order to get a great night's sleep. It's all stuff that adds value to my day, adds value to my life that I look forward to doing each and every day. For example, like in the early evening, getting out for a walk with Chief, and then during the warmer months, getting outside, watching the sunset, just listening to nature, the birds, the waves washing up on the beach, maybe reading a book out there, just doing things that are going to calm my mind, maybe do some gentle stretching in the house, maybe some yoga, and then listen to some meditation audio, just stuff that I really love. Once in a while, I will turn on the television and enjoy a program or something that's going to try to calm down my mind. Not necessarily the best thing for our minds, but again, there's times, especially if you're snuggling up with someone, that it can be a great opportunity for you to calm down your mind and get a great night's sleep. The other thing's nutrition. 100%, you want to make sure that you are fueling your body with quality foods that are going to allow you to thrive. So again, it's not a matter of when you're focused on sculpting a beach body, oh, I've got to eat these foods are forbidden, I've got to eat this time of day, I've got to eat this certain macro ratio or anything like that. No, it's none of that. It's working within your own natural eating tendencies, the timing that suits your lifestyle best, that suits you best naturally, and then slowly trying to improve upon the meals that you're eating. Like I've really, over the past 3.5 years now, really been focused on increasing my veggie consumption. Was never a huge fan of veggies, but now I'm like addicted to Brussels sprouts. I freaking love Brussels sprouts when I bake them. Just a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, some seasonings in there, just the texture when you bake them. You can do them in an air fryer as well, quick and easy in there. I love them. I love asparagus. I love, there's just certain different veggies that I absolutely crave. I love fried up peppers and putting them in some of my meals as well. So certain veggies that I freaking really gravitate towards. I gotta say, like in the beginning, like some of the veggies that are really good for you, the broccolis, the cauliflowers, wasn't the biggest fan of them, but a lot of times I just steam them. Sometimes I cook them in the air fryer, but adding certain seasonings to them can really enhance the flavor and allows you to get in some quality nutrition, quality fuel into your body, making sure you're getting the micronutrients that are going to allow your body to function at its best. Again, so most of my diet is consisting of whole, natural, nutrient-rich foods that are providing my body with the fuel to get through my day, to really perform my best in my workouts, to fuel my brain. Like I want to make sure I'm getting a quality amount of of carbohydrates that are going to allow my brain to function at its absolute best. And again, like even water intake, something as simple as consuming an adequate of water throughout the day. I notice that has a big impact on my mental clarity, my mental focus, also my appetite as well. So again, just not necessarily focusing on nailing a certain macronutrient ratio. I naturally tend to be about 40% carbs, 30% fat, 30% protein. It's always going to be in the ballpark in that area. I'm not trying to hit those numbers. Again, it's just the foods that I tend to enjoy, the foods that allow me to thrive, put me in that ratio. But I also love some of my favorite processed foods. I do enjoy a good brownie. I do love my cheesecakes, coffee cakes, all different kinds of desserts out there that I enjoy responsibly from time to time. I love dining out. I just love exploring different restaurants, different bakeries, different cafes. Sushi is definitely a favorite. Again, I say it's pretty damn quality food when it comes to that, as long as you're not using too much of the dipping sauces and getting anything that's too many things that are deep fried there. But I do enjoy dining out, that kind of experience as well. But for the most part, really paying attention to the foods that allow me to thrive, to give the best of myself to all that I'm doing. Recognizing that sometimes when I do have those processed foods, it may slow me down a little bit. But again, trade-off. Like I enjoy those foods. It brings pleasure and joy to my life. Recognizing how it's going to impact my energy. So thriving in different kind of ways, just again, it's all about living your life to the fullest in all aspects there. When it comes to your training, again, following a training structure that's going to allow you to thrive, not beat you down into the ground. I see so many guys doing like marathon training sessions. Okay, if you absolutely love being in the gym and you would rather not be anywhere else at all, go for it if it's feeling okay, if you're actually able to recover from that kind of training, but really paying close attention to your personal recovery when it comes to your training. How many days per week is best for you to create that stimulus that your body needs, like breaking it down to spark that growth response, to get the most out of that adaptation response, but also making sure that you're giving yourself enough time to fully recover from those training sessions. And again, doing exercises that suit you best. Like even in the Jacked at the 40 Club, where everyone is following the exact same workout plan that I'm following each and every month, members personalize it to themselves. They may not enjoy a certain exercise. A certain exercise might just feel uncomfortable for them. Certain exercises they enjoy more, and they would just make a simple substitution. So the basis of the plan is the same for all of us, but there's just subtle little differences in there. And some of us follow the plan 4 days per week, some 5, some 6 days per week. Again, just paying attention to how your body responds. And again, some people will eliminate an exercise from the plan. It's just too much for them to handle. And others might add in some extra abs, some extra calves, maybe some forearms, maybe some neck stuff. Like just making the plan your own. So there's no like set, like I designed some pretty freaking awesome plans, but you can take those plans wherever you grab a plan from and cater it to yourself. So again, you can thrive. So just because a plan is set in stone, it may beat you down. You have to pull back from some of that plan there. Maybe it's not enough for you. Maybe you're someone who, we all respond different to different training volumes, different training stimulus. So you've got to know yourself best. Have that heightened sense of awareness, what's going to allow you to thrive. So make the adjustments that are going to suit you best. When it comes to overall activities, again, like especially when it comes to cardio, so many people just get stuck on jogging, and which is fantastic. I am really hoping I can get back to jogging. I tried it a few times this summer. I loved it. In the moment, I felt like I was running on air out there. I loved how it was improving my cardiovascular. I could feel the improvement, a challenge to my cardiovascular system, my circulatory health, all that stuff. But my knees took a beating there after the third time. So it was, again, the first time I did it only once that week. The second time I did it 2 times. After that second time that week, my knee was a bit sore. And I think a lot of it had to do just with my stride. So I've been doing yoga lately and freaking loving yoga. It didn't appeal to me years ago, but it's just the timing of it all right now is just suiting me best. And I'm feeling so much more limber. Just my mobility is so much better, and I think my body's going to be able to handle the impact better. My stride will be a lot better if I try some jogging again in the spring. So again, I'm just going to continue with the yoga for a few more months before getting back to the jogging, seeing how my body responds, because that's an activity that I really do enjoy it. I just don't enjoy experiencing knee pain or hip pain or ankle pain or anything like that. So if I experience pain from something, it's either all right, how can I correct this to eliminate that pain? Or if I can't do anything, then it's a matter of just dropping that and finding another activity that suits me best. I freaking love paddleboarding. I love getting out for bike rides. I love hiking through the woods. That's my favorite thing to do. Just going for walks through the woods, walking my furry homie Chief there, being with my parents, being with my family, being with my loved ones, doing those kinds of fun activities. Just adventurous stuff that, again, allows me to thrive in so many ways, so many aspects of my life. So really, again, when you're focused on the process, it's not so much about sticking to a certain diet. It's like, if you focus on the amount of foods that's going to serve you best, it's going to allow you to thrive. Because if you eat too much, it kind of slows you down, a little bit sluggish, start gaining weight and everything too. It's not going to serve you best. You start eating a little bit more processed foods, slows you down, makes you feel a little bit sluggish. But if you really pay attention to the quality of foods that serve you best, that allow you to thrive, and the amount that allows you to thrive, that is the key to your long-term success. It's not just about this single outcome right now. It's really about achieving those results of getting a beach body, being able to maintain that beach body, and being able to continue to improve upon that beach body when you're always focused on doing the things that are going to serve you best and allow you to thrive in all aspects of your life. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please do me a favor and smash that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit that alert button so you're notified each time I upload a video. If you know a fellow bro who would benefit from watching today's video, please do me a favor and share it with them. More than anything, I'd love to hear from you down in the comment section below. Share your thoughts, share your insights, share your feedback on today's topic and what allows you to thrive when it comes to your activities, your nutrition, your overall lifestyle. Would love to hear more about your lifestyle and what brings great joy to your life. Before you go, don't forget to download your free guide, Lose Fat, Get Jacked. Have yourself an amazing day. Catch you next video.